I'll enjoy the meaning. Let's take 48th shloka. So, just like how Saundarya Lahari has got two parts. The first part is, Sound Ananda Lahari. The second part is Saundarya Lahari. The first part deals with Mantra Shastra. The second part deals with the Rupa Varnana of Ambal. In the same way, the later part of Arya Shatakam deals with Mantra Shastra Advaita more. The first part deals with Kamakshi, how did she come to Kanchipuram, etc. But the later part of Arya Shatakam deals with core Vedanta, core Mantra Shastra, Mukti, Advaitam, etc. And this shloka number 48, is a very interesting shloka where Acharya says the Jivan Mukta Lakshanam. Mukta means the one who has got mukti. According to Advaita, you have to realize that you are that Parabrahman, and that realization, that bringing that knowledge into our day-to-day life is called as mukti. And that person who applies that knowledge that he is Brahman, and in fact each and everything that is around him is Brahman, is called as Jivan Mukta. And this shloka says, He Devi, Shiva Shiva Pashyanti Samam, Shri Kamakshi Katakshitaha Purushaha. Shri Kamakshi Katakshitaha Purushaha. All those people, Purushaha means not men, but all those people who have been graced by Kamakshi. Kamakshi Katakshitaha Purushaha. What do? They get Atma Jnanam, and they treat each and everything that is surrounding them as equal. Pashyanti samam. Samam means equal. They see each and everything that surrounds them as equal. How is that even possible? That is a very unique feature of our Sanatana Dharma. In all the other religion, there is a God. They accept that there is a God. But if you ask them, where is that God? They will say, Bhagavan, or their God is in heavens. They say they can give different names for the God. They can give different names for the heaven. But they have a very clear distinction between the creator and the created. Creator sits in heaven and he creates this entire universe, and he is not present in his creation. That is why people say, other religion people say, hey, worship the creator, not the created. But according to Sanatana Dharma, there is no distinction between the creator and the created. The creator, that is Bhagavan, after creating the entire universe, he enters into the creation, says Taitriya Upanishad. Tadevanupravishat tadanupravishya, says Taitriya Upanishad. Tadeva anupravishat. The creator, the Bhagavan, the Ishvara creates this entire creation, and he enters the creation as it were, says Taitriya Upanishad. So we have to see each and every object that surrounds us as one or the other manifestation of Bhagavan himself. For example, we have a golden ornament we have a golden chain, we have a golden ring, we have a golden bangle. Is there any difference between golden chain, ring, and bangle? They all are made of gold. There are different shapes and forms. That is okay. But in reality, in essence, all the chain, bangle, ring, everything is gold, gold, and nothing but gold. In the same way, we have different shapes, different forms, different works, different jobs for many objects that surrounds us. Just like golden bangle, golden chain, golden ring looks as though they are different, and golden bangle is worn only in hands, golden chain is worn only around the neck, golden ring is worn only in the finger. Even though they have different forms, even though they have different functions, if you go to a shop, he is not going to ask you different price for a golden bangle or golden chain. He is only going to weigh how much gold is there, and he is going to price you accordingly. In essence, everything is same with different names and forms. In the same way, Bhagavan is like material cause of the universe. Bhagavan is like material cause of the universe, just like gold is the material cause for the ornaments. You cannot separate the material cause from the effects. Gold is the cause, ornaments are the effect. You cannot separate. Can you imagine a golden bangle without gold? We cannot imagine. Golden bangle minus gold is not bangle. Golden bangle minus gold is equal to 0. There is no separate substance called bangle. It is just a name and form. It is just a modification of the gold. In the same way, Bhagavan is the material cause for the entire universe. Even though the entire universe looks like it is made up of several things, it is made up of diverse things. What is that one thing that unites everything in this universe? What is that one thing that unites all the ornaments? It is gold. In the same way, that one thing that unites everything in this universe is the material cause of the universe, which is Bhagavan or Ishvara. That is what Purusha Suktam says. यच्च किञ्चित् जगत् सर्वं दृश्यते श्रूयते पिवा अन्तर्बहिश्च तत्सर्वं व्याप्य नारायण स्थितः. यच्च किञ्चित् जगत् सर्वं दृश्यते श्रूयते पिवा. Whatever you see, दृश्यते, whatever you hear, श्रूयते, everything is present in this universe. यच्च किञ्चित्, whatever small things you see, even the smallest of the smallest thing, even the biggest of the biggest thing, what it is made up of, vyapya narayana sthitaha. It is that Ishvara vastu which displays, which manifests as different things with different names and forms. Even though golden bangle looks separate from the golden ring, even though golden ring looks different than a golden bangle, in essence they all are same. In the same way, everything that is present around me is Bhagavan, is nothing but Bhagavan. In fact, Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, why do you worship many gods? If somebody asks you, why do you worship many gods? We have to answer, we don't worship many gods. We don't worship anything but God. We have to say, whatever we worship is Bhagavan, because the computer in front of me, the table in front of me, the cell phone that is in front of me, they all are what? Just a different name and form of Bhagavan. Up to that, we can easily accept. But what about people? I know I am there. There are some people who are in my side, who are my friends, who are my family. I can even accept them as Bhagavan. But what about my enemies? What about those people who don't subscribe to my theories? What about those people who don't subscribe to my philosophy about life? What about those people who don't subscribe to my ideas? We consider them as enemies, right? But Bhagavan in Gita says everything is one or the other manifestation of Brahman. Adveshta sarvabhutanam maitrah karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankaraha samadukkaha sukha kshami, says Krishna. Adveshta sarvabhutanam. Hey Arjuna, everything that is surrounding you is one or the other of my forms, Arjuna. If you hate your enemy, you are not hating your enemy, but you are hating me who is present inside the enemy. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini Shunitaischa Swapakecha Pandita Samadarishanaha. Panditaha Samadarishanaha. Jnanis. Those jnanis will have Samadarishanam, will treat everybody as equal. What equal? Brahmane Gavihastini. A learned Brahmana who has done all the yajnas, he is equal to an elephant, Gavi. He is equal to a cow, Gavi. Gav means cow. Hastini, he is equal to an elephant. He is equal to a dog, Shunitaicha, Shwapakaischa. He is equal to that person who eats the dog. Everything is just same. Everything is one or the other. Manifestation of Bhagavan. Sarvabhutastam atmanam sarvabhutani chatmani ikshate yoga yuktatma sarvatra samadarishanaha, says Bhagavan Krishna in Gita. Sarvabhutastam atmanam. Hey Arjuna, that person who sees myself. Here Krishna does, when he says myself, he means his Ishvara Swabhava. Who sees myself in each and everything that is surrounding me. Just like Bharadiyar says, Kakkai Chirahinile Nandalala, Undan Kariyaniram Tondrudada Nandalala, Ketkum Kuralilele Nandalala, Undan Geeta Misaikudada Nandalala, Tikul Viralai Vaital Nandalala, Unnai Tindrum Inbam Tondrudada Nandalala. Bharatiyar says, hey, even when I see a crow, that black, I see your color in that blackness, Krishna. Even when I touch the fire, I feel your form in that feeling when I touch that fire, Krishna, says Bharatiyar in that song. That's what here Krishna says. Sarva bhutastam atmanam pashyati. Hey Arjuna, that person who sees myself in this entire creation, Sarva Bhutani Chatmani, who sees this entire creation within me. That is that Akatshi that Krishna showed to Yashoda when he ate when he ate the soil, when Krishna opened his mouth. What do we hear from all the Bhagavata Pravachanakartas? They say Yashoda saw the entire universe in the mouth of Krishna. That is not a literal meaning. Entire universe is present within Krishna. That is what Yashoda realized. Ikshate yoga yuktatma sarvatra samadarishanaha yomam pashyati sarvatra sarvam cha mayi pashyati. That's what Krishna says. Hey Arjuna, whoever sees me in this entire creation, whoever sees entire creation in me, they are yogas, they are yogin, they are mukta purushas, says Krishna. Again he says, sarvabhuta sthitam yomam bhajatyekatvam astitaha sarvatha vartamanopi sayogi mayi vartate. There is not a nanometer of distance between myself and that person, Arjuna, because he is already a Mukta Purusha. Only a Mukta Purusha will understand that each and everything that is surrounding him or her is Brahman. So for that person, me and that person is not different. He goes on to say all these things we can understand as long as we don't see our enemies as Bhagavan. Again, Krishna says in the 12th chapter, Samashatrau cha mitre cha tata manapamanayoho shitoshna sukhadukeshu samasanga vivarjitaha shamaha shatrau cha mitre cha. Mitra means friend. Shatru means enemy. That person who sees his friend and his enemy as the same thing. Remember, the same Bhagavan who is present inside you is present inside in your friend, and more importantly, is present inside your enemy as well. He is your enemy because of his swabhava, but that is not his real nature, and that is what we need to understand. And when we understand that, that is called as Jivan Mukta. Kshetrajnam chapi mam vitti sarva kshetreshu bharata. Hey Arjuna, I am that kshetrajna. I am that indweller in all the living beings which is present surrounding you, Arjuna. Understand that, Krishna. So what is the take home message? Each and everything that is surrounding us is one or the other form of Bhagavan, and getting to that nature is called as Jivan Mukta. And Ambal as Shiva Jnana Pradayini, as Moksha Dhatri, as Guru Mandala Rupini, as Dakshinamurti Swarupini, as Jnana Prasunambika, gives us that Samadarshana Bhavam. Meaning what? Gives us that Mukti, gives us that Jivan Mukti. That is what here in this shloka says, Pashyanti Samam. Kamakshi Katakshitaha Purushaha Pashyanti Samam. All those people who have been graced by the Kamakshi's vision, you know, just a mere grace is enough in order to confer Jivan Mukti for us, and that people will see everything the same. Pashyanti Samam. What are all the things they are going to see the same? Vipinam, Bhavanam, Amitram, Mitram, Loshtancha, Yuvati Bimbhoshtam. These are the pairs of opposites. Three pairs of opposites. Here Acharya says, Bhavanam means one's own house with all comforts. We have nice AC in summer and we have nice heater in winter. If we want to go to a place from place A to place B, we go in nice car or bus or train. We have all the comforts that we have. A person is in his own comfort zone when he is in his house, but he has to see his house very same as Vipinam. Vipinam means kaadu. Vipinam means forest, jungle. You don't even have a roof on top of your head. You don't have any comforts. That person who sees both comfort and discomfort as the same because of Ambal's Kataksha. Everywhere in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Tulya Ninda Stutirmaunihi Manapamanayoho. Everywhere he says, there are pairs of opposites, Arjuna, but you have to try looking everything the same. If I have a power cut, if I don't have an air conditioning even in the summer, it is okay. Let me sweat for some time. If I don't have heat for one day's night, it is okay. I can manage with a comfort. If I don't get food for it is fine. If I get what I want for one day, that is also fine. That Jivan Mukta will consider his comfort and discomfort as the same. We see Mahaperiva. Mahaperiva has slept, in Kattandarai, even without anything. When he was going for Yatra, he considered that essentially same as all those pujas done to him. He accepts all those tulasi flowers as well, all those golden malas as well. He doesn't look down for tulasi malas or flower malas, neither he does look up all those golden malas. For him, everything is the same because he is a Jivan Mukta Purusha, and that is because of Ambal's Kataksha, Vipinam Bhavanam, and more importantly, Amitram, Mitram, Samam Pashyanti. Mitram means friend, Amitram means enemy. That person, that Jivan Mukta, sees his friend and enemy as the same. He treats his friend and enemy just as the same because he knows that it is Bhagavan who is present behind his friend as well. It is Bhagavan who is present inside his enemy as well. And Loshtancha Yuvati Bimboshtam. Yuvati Bimboshtam, a nice person with all physical attraction. Or Loshtam, Loshtam means, Kurankal, or all those, normally those things which we consider, which we look down. He considers everything as the same. And that is what which we need to ask for Ambal, ask to Ambal. Because Ambal can give you all those money, but Ambal can also give you moksha. If somebody gives you a golden plate, we cannot use that golden plate to beg for food, right? In the same way, Ambal is Kamadhenu. Ambal is Kalpaka Vriksha, who is capable of conferring whatever we want. It depends upon what we ask for. If we ask for moksha, Ambal will definitely give you moksha. And what is moksha? It is seeing everything that is surrounding you as one or the other forms of Bhagavan. Unnum soru, paruhum neer, tinnum vetrilai, anaithum kannane, says Alvar. Whatever I see, I can only see Krishna. Whatever I see, I can only see Ambal. Whatever I see, I can only see that Ishvara. That is called as Jivan Mukti, and Ambal gives that Jivan Mukti to all her devotees. Shiva Shiva Pashyanti Samam Shri Kamakshi Katakshita Purushaha Vipinam Bhavanamamitram Mitram Loshtan Yuvati Bimbhoshtam Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.